Hello there guys, and welcome back to the vlog. So, as you can see, I've been a little bit busy over the weekend, organising everything. So, picking right up where we left off really, not much has changed. We did the weeding in the other episode and we planted the trees. This all needs cutting again, look at it, it's horrible. I really need to arrange this stone. Might give them a ring, see if they've got anything left over that I can use. I had a bit of a tidy up, sorted a few things out. My broom has fallen over. But today is a bit of a different day. It's going to be sort of a bit less on the farming side, really. Not much is happening down here. All the sheeps are happy. Jumping around, they've got water, they've got food. This is going to need cutting again very soon. But we'll leave it a little bit longer. We are only in the middle of June, or beginning of June, so I may... Yeah, we may have to do that in a week or so. Let it grow a bit longer. So, today's plan, as you can see, I have rented this van. It's not a particularly big van, but it's a van. I've rented this for the day. Yeah, as you can see, it's just been raining. It was raining in the morning, but luckily it's not anymore. And if you remember from the previous vlog, when we were over by the garden centre, they said they would quite happily buy some of my lettuces. So some of these are for Sarah to go through. They're not all going to go, but probably 3 or 4 are going to go today. And some beans as well, some runner beans that I've managed to box up. And hopefully today we're actually going to try and make a little bit of a return on our investment, really. That's the plan anyway. That's what I'm hoping will happen. So I've sort of been a bit busy this morning getting everything out, pulling everything ready. Just trying to get everything where it needs to be. So now this is the difficult bit with pallet forks that you can't actually see. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, ooh, don't be too quick with that, I'll send my lettuces everywhere. Like I said, hopefully we'll get a couple of bobs worth for this. I'm not expecting thousands of pounds, but, you know, any little bit of income will help and go a long way. Now, I obviously don't want to hit the van because this is not mine. And if I were to do that, we could be in a world of hurt with a repair bill. And I think I'm getting caught on the step. There we go. That got it. Got it. Let me just check I didn't actually rip anything off over there. No, yeah, I was getting caught on that piece of plastic there. That's okay. Should be able to stick another one on top. I may push that in a little bit actually. Just to get it a bit further in the van. There we go, that will do. Yeah, it's not very easy with the forklift. That's why forklifts have, you know, I mean real proper, it's very sensitive stick this morning. I mean real forklifts have got the sort of straight cab so you can see, and that's also why they have the drop nose tractors as well, so you can also see, because I can't see where my tines are. Oh, I'm well off, look at that. Well off. Completely off. Right, shall we try that again? There we go. Right, now we should get somewhere. There we go. First time. I put the tines in the right place. Right, Let's just take this slow. Will I get... Ooh, that's a point, actually, having said that. Maybe the van is a bit too low. I might not be able to... Well, I should be able to. I'm just worried about the top of the cage hitting the side of the van there. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to go much further than that. But I shouldn't need to. Let's have a look. Yeah, that should be okay. Got a ratchet strap. We've got the strapping point, so we can stick a ratchet strap over there. That's fine. Now I need to try and get two in the back here. If I can. Maybe it would have been better. I should go and get that one, shouldn't I? Maybe it would have been better actually using the Ford for this. Actually, no, that's even harder to see. No. Need the drop nose one, really. So I can see my tines. Right, let's just push these over here a little bit. There we go. Get them straight. That's what's good about pallets. You can just scoop them along the floor. Right, where are my... There we go. Nope. Where are we? Can't see. Okay, need to go lower. Tip them down lower. Right, that should... There we go. That's all it needed. There's a little bit of lowering. So, thanks to all the comments on the previous videos. I'm getting quite a few more comments now, which is always nice. Always nice to get people's feedback and stuff like that. I did put the question out there last episode. What should we do with the truck? Should we sell it or should we keep it? And quite a few of you said it's a no-brainer. I still haven't made up my mind, if I'm honest. It's more of a sentimental thing than a business thing. It's just because I really love that truck. But yes, it would be good to get a sort of large income, especially now that I've got all this work to do. Like I said, we need to get rid of that chicken house. We need to get the barn ready for the sheep for the winter, which is coming, which really needs to be done actually quite soon. So I'm probably going to call the builders today, this evening maybe, or after lunch, and see what they can do. They're obviously going to have to come over and have a little bit of a survey and check the ground, and then give me a sort of rough estimate of how much it's going to cost, really. Right, let's get you up. Ooh, this is very sensitive today for some reason. Up a bit higher. Should just plonk that right on the top. We're a bit too far forward, actually. There you go. I want to try and get it square. There we go. Right. Question is, though, will I get... If I push those forward... No, I don't think... Well, that's really balancing on the... Yeah, I need to push that bottom one forward a bit, I think. That's a bit dubious. I just push this forward a bit slowly without breaking anything. No, I didn't want to pick it up. That one time I didn't want to pick it up. I just want to push it forward a bit. Come on. There we go. That'll do. Right, will we get a runner bean box there. We might. I mean, it's not heavy, so I shouldn't need to worry about the weight in the back. I mean, it's a 3.5 ton van, so, and there's no way a couple of boxes of lettuce is a 3.5 ton. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and get one of these in. This might be a bit heavier, so we might be a bit back heavy. But if I could get one in to save me doing multiple trips, then it would be good. And I'm hoping, like I said, we'll get a little bit of bob for this. Like I said, I'm not expecting millions or even thousands, but, you know, there we go. Obviously, I'll go there and then I'll speak to them. They'll check the quality and make sure that everything is up to scratch, how they want it to be, and then we will negotiate a price. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get round there in one. I could actually put another one on the top, couldn't I? Or would that be pushing my luck? That might be pushing my luck. Let's see, as long as I can close the doors. Yeah, we can get another one on the top there. Let me just check what the suspension's doing. Yeah, it's gone down a little bit. I don't want it to be too obvious that, you know, I get pulled over, end up getting a fine, because I don't actually know where the nearest weighbridge is. And I've never used a weighbridge either, so... So yeah, I don't want to get caught by the old rozzers. I don't think anybody ever does, really, do they? Come on. Get on my pallet. There we go. Nicely done. I mean, obviously you wouldn't do this if it was boxes of apples or boxes of lemons, because they are quite heavy. But because these are just, well, basically, well, vegetables really, and lettuce, it's not heavy at all, so we should... Well, let's just line this up a bit. Here we go. Should have opened the doors a bit wider, really. Try not to. I don't know why this is so... Careful of the roof. Oh, watch the hinges. And if we plump that down there... Ooh. There we go. I mean, surely they've got a forklift. At least I hope they've got a forklift. Yeah, that'll do. How's the suspension doing? Oh, can't see that side. There's a door there. Yeah, it's not that bad. We're slightly heavy at the back, but it should be okay. Right, let's put this out the way. Let's just go and put this over here for now. Yeah. Always said it. Very good little investment, those little tractors. I still need to do something with this. This needs sorting out as well. We're going to need that soon. Oh, I can get that from the other way, but we are going to need these again soon. We're going to need the mower. I shouldn't need to replace the blades. I did that last year, so they should be okay. I will check them. Obviously. I will check them, make sure they are all right. But yeah. And I need to get rid of this stone here as well. Regarding, as I was saying in the previous episode, regarding this land, I have now sent the letter off to the council. Asking to find out who owns it, basically. Just because I want to know, I'm curious myself. Just because, like I said, I've never seen anyone in here, so I have no idea. Yeah, I would like to find out who owns it and that one down there. If it's the same person or two different people, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea at all. Bush is slightly in the way there. Yeah, the trees are doing fine. All the potatoes look good. All the veg is coming along nicely. The spinach, and these are the trees that we planted. Our little apple trees. Looking good. We've got this patch here. Don't know what we're going to do with this. I mean, you can never... What I've been reading about potatoes is you should never plant potatoes in the same place. So, we can't do potatoes here again. That's a dead cert. They need to be somewhere else. So, I suppose we could do them this way next year. Otherwise, they get potato rot. And then, basically, just... They die. They just go mushy and die. Really. We'll have a quick check on the old sheep before we head off. Still need to put some ratchet straps around that. Yeah, when I'm talking to the guys about the stone, I'm going to ask about this track as well. Well, they're looking fairly happy. Yeah, they're alright. We have to dig all of this out eventually. There we go. Hello, sheepses. All looking good. We're also going to have to seed soon, but that's probably not going to be until closer to the end of summer. That's pretty much ready. Ready for the seed to go in. Yeah, this is definitely going to need cutting again soon. So that will be a job coming up. We'll have to put that in the calendar. Right. Chickens. Have a quick check on the old chickens. Chickens are chickens. They should be fine. They're quite happy in there. Got food. Yes, they got plenty of food. Yeah, they're quite happy in there. Whoopsie daisy. Getting lost. Right. So, let's head out. Yeah, Sarah's off today, so she's indoors doing a few bits and bobs. She's going to go through the lettuces. Let's just open these gates. Throw them open. Right. Right. Doors are closed. So it's quite a nice van. Look at this. Although automatic. Not sure I like automatic vans. But yeah. It's a long... completely different to the kind of vans I used to drive. Anyway. Enough of me yapping. Let's go and sell some produce and hopefully make a bit of cash. Does it have a... oh no, it doesn't have a window, this van, so I can't see in the back. So I don't know if they're all... I did put ratchet straps on them. I don't know if it's going to rock everywhere. Right. Let you enjoy the journey on the way there. Because we're just driving, so... yeah, you can enjoy the views out the window, really. shame that they don't have a sort of paved road, but, you know, private business, private land, I guess. But it is what it is. But it is a beautiful early summer day, though. Like I said, it was a bit nasty this morning. We did have a shower this morning, but that's now gone. And the sun has decided to come out and play. You know, look, everyone's been in their fields. That field's been ploughed, by the looks of it. Right, we got this bridge. It's a bit of a bump there. There's another big cottage down there. Look, I never even noticed that before. Right, so I don't know where they want this. So I'll do what I usually do, is park up without crashing into their display. And, yeah. Go and find someone, I guess. They're probably going to be in the offices. They're not going to be in the greenhouses, are they? Right. Good evening. Or afternoon. Okay. All done. I even got a free cup of coffee whilst I waited for them to unload it, which was very nice of them. Oh, look, they've got some manure over here. Oh, what's this thing? That's an old... That's some kind of sorter, that is. Yeah, look, I'm assuming that vibrates back and forth. Maybe it chops as well? I can't quite tell, actually. Or maybe it's just a dryer. I don't know. That's quite cool. Yeah, look, this is all of their manure for feeding their stuff. Right, anyway. Yeah, free cup of coffee. We came to a deal. I sold everything. So it is empty. Well, the van, anyway. Again, like I said, I wasn't expecting thousands. We didn't get thousands. But we got a nice little bit of money there. So we actually made some money selling our stuff that we have grown. Like I said, it's not enough to keep me going for a lifetime. But yeah, it's certainly the first bit of income we've seen, put it that way. Apart from the other pallet, or box rather, of lettuce that we sold to the pub. So yeah, they're quite happy to take it every season. Like I said, they dry them, they de-seed them, and the lettuces I don't actually know what they do with the lettuce. She says that she takes saplings from them, but I don't quite know how that works. But they're the experts, not me. So as long as they know what they're doing and they can sell it to other people, then that's fine. So we'll head off home and yeah, go and tell Sarah the good news, I guess. That we sold a few things, which is quite nice. Quite nice indeed. And then I think... I don't know, I'll go and check on the grass again, but I think I want to give it another week or so before I cut it. I want to try and get as much out of it as I can, especially for the winter, because the winters can be so long, and I know from watching other vloggers and watching other YouTubers that buying in winter feed for any animal is basically really a no-no. You don't want to do that because it's so expensive. Because obviously people who do need it, then the seller can put the price basically to whatever he or she wishes. So I would rather not buy any winter feed. I would just try and make my own stuff. So if I could get a little bit more length out of the grass, just to try and get some bigger swaths, therefore bigger bales. I mean, it has been fertilized, it has had the manure on it, and it's had the box muck on it as well. So it should be good to go. It should be fairly good quality grass for animals. Put it that way. For animals. Right. Home sweet home. Where should we put this? Let's just put this out the way over here for now. I'm probably not going to... I mean, I've only rented it for the day, so I've got until 5 o'clock to return it. But yeah, nice van. Very nice van. Right, yeah. This stuff needs sorting out. I need to put this away, take these indoors, and... yeah, that's about it, really. Everything else is good. The cedar that we bought is ready to go. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up in here. And I also need to, like I said, make the phone call about the... having this knocked down and having the shed put up. I will just remind you, just in case from the previous video, but it's going to go here. I know it's not the flattest piece of land ever. It's got quite a hill down here, and then as you can see, it hills up again over there. So it's a bit of a dome, really, but I'm going to try and put the sheep... well, I guess we're going to have to call it a sheep pen, aren't we? We're going to have to try and put the sheep pen here. Which is going to cost a bit, but that's why, like I said, I'm thinking about selling the truck. So I'm still thinking about it. I did see your comments about the previous... about selling the truck. It's just, I do like it, but yeah. It would generate a little bit of income, which could go towards... having this knocked down, building the shop, which obviously we can't do until we hear from the council. I sent both things off, so we've got the information about the land, who owns the piece of land, and we've also got the, what do you call it? Oh, the word's gone out of my head. The permission, that's the word, the permission. To try and put a little hut here so we can sell our fruit and veg, which will be very nice, really, basically. Just here, where this would be, because this, again, is the flattest area, and it's just going to be a little wooden hut with a fridge in it, basically, and a counter, and a cash till, and I guess a card reader as well, although maybe we'll only accept cash to begin with. Also, would be good if I could put some kind of sign, you know, fresh veg or something like that. Put it on the corner here, or not there, but put it on the corner here, maybe under the tree. Right here. Fresh veg or something like that. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Could make something like that up on a piece of wood. Right, I'm going to go and take these inside. Start sorting out these with Sarah. I'm not going to film that because that's going to be pretty boring, but, you know, they just need bagging. Bagging and storing in a cool, dark place. In fact, some of these could probably actually be boxed up and put in here. This is cool and dark. Because trust me, this gets pretty cold in the winter. It's only stone wall, and it does get pretty chilly in here, so... yeah. But they need to go in plastic boxes to stop critters and things getting into them, so that's what we have to do today. So that's where I'm going to leave it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. As always, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and do all of that YouTube jazz. Leave a comment. Sarah and I are always really happy reading the comments, and I do, like I said, I am getting more and more comments, which is nice. Much nice. It's very nice. It's very humbling to see the comments. And yeah, I'm still thinking about the truck. We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, it's just more of a sentimental thing. But I'll have a look at the second-hand market, see what's out there. Maybe we can find some old pickup. Maybe an older Ranger or something like that, or a Volkswagen or whatever. We'll see. So yeah, yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.